violent my death and horrible. And yet the torment continues as I am bound to this place, unable to travel to my final rest. The Vikesh, such detestable evil. They kidnapped me and tried to convert me to their ways. But I resisted. Oh, yes, I did. And for doing so, I was sacrificed to that abomination. By the light of Istara, you have my deepest thanks. Those very words have freed me. The bonds have fallen from me even now. Farewell, my friend.
Dare not to enter these grounds, for a mighty curse befouls the air and makes a mockery of faith and trust. A thrice-born curse which turns truth upon its head. One that finds life in broken vows and death in trusted hands. If you value virtue, heed my warning and come no closer. No use survive for that name any longer. Once upon a time I answered to it, when it carried honor and trust. But now it is soiled in treachery. Murderer is the name I've been given. Return from whence you came and add no further to my torment. Innocent, you say? None were wholly innocent in that day. But my name has been slandered falsely. I am not at fault for the crime of which I was condemned. Dare I hope against hope? If your purpose is truly to return honor to my name, then I will open this door to you. But be warned, this place holds more than curses to contend with. Perils of flesh and bone wander these halls as well. I am doomed to roam these halls eternally, forever faced with the scene of a hideous crime. Alas, I cannot. My knowledge of the events is incomplete. What the gods saw is true. Yes, I wore my master's blood, but only because I tried to staunch its flow. Time was not in my master's favor. That was my fear, but I could not be certain. You say you wish to clear my name, but your questions smack of accusation. I've told you what I witnessed, that I happened upon my master after he had been savagely attacked. I tried in vain to help him, and as I did, one of the estate guards burst in and took me prisoner. Lady Levereth, upon returning home from visiting family, listened to the guard's report and called for my execution. My words to my own defense were in vain. My lady was quick to anger and quicker to draw conclusions. You can see her portrait on the wall there. Go, take it. Master Levereth joked that her red hair was a warning against her temper. She was all the shell of a woman after his death. Though she could not see me, I walked beside her as she packed her things and left the estate. Other than the information I've already given you, I can offer no more. You're free to search these rooms for whatever clues as may be left. You found it. It's been a long time since I've seen this. No one of importance. Not any longer. It is. Master Leverett liked to have it near him. The way soldiers carry a loved one's favor into battle. Aye. This was not from her head. No. Lady Leverett was never able to bless the Master with a child. At last, the truth is out. Yes, the Master had a mistress, and I helped him hide that fact. But know that I kept my Master's confidence to the last. After failing to revive my Master, I sought help. But I soon remembered the lock of air he kept near. Its discovery would befoul his name. I returned to the room and sought the lock for safekeeping. But the guard accosted me before it could be found. There are items they Leverett did not find, she says, but they were not stolen. Master Leverett had given them to his mistress. They are still in the possession of the mistress. Alas, the mistress was with child. It was Master Leverett's intent to offer her enough wealth to raise the child with ease in any town or province she chose, as long as it was not this one. At least the world will know that I was not a thief, even if Master Leverett's murder goes unsolved. I do not see how that is possible. Lady Leverett was gone that day, visiting family. I put her in the carriage myself, and in the time following my execution, I heard the driver confirm her travel. No, the lady did not murder her husband, though she knew about the mistress. In the days following my master's murder, she found and burned a love letter from the master to his mistress. I managed to save it from the flames once her back was turned. However, perhaps, if someone were ever to find it, it might help lead to the truth. It is still hidden in the ashes of a fireplace. Oh, foul day! I was not merely accused wrongly, I was wantonly murdered, and my master killed by cruel chance. I cannot read. As a servant, such was above my station, and Master Leverett trusted me because of it. I could carry messages between him and the mistress when needed, and he had no concern that I would understand what was written. Dead, with my master. The mistress's chamber remains as it was. I did not tell you of her murder earlier because part of me feared that my master held some blame in this. I found them together in her chambers. I moved him to his own chambers to protect his name. That is how I became covered in blood. But now I know the truth. There's still one thing for you to do. The letter may show the blame of the murder, and I will give you access to the jewels to prove no theft took place. Between the two, my name may be cleared. Follow. clear my name. Thank you for your aid. But the truth may be harder to bear than the lie. Between these items, I can prove that Uncle Planeth was neither a murderer nor a thief. Now perhaps the curse can be lifted and my uncle can rest in peace. Please, take this for your efforts. It's the least I can do for you have brought a ray of light back into my family's life. Troubled? Aye. It's an ill thing to know just how deeply one has been betrayed. More troubled? Indeed, the truth is disturbing, but why could he not find rest? There must still be something needing to be done to lift the curse. He is innocent, and we can prove that now. I must think on this. But you deserve a reward for your help. Here. How can I rest, knowing that the true culprits have not been brought to justice? You've done much to help me. How can I ask more from you? Lady Levereth returned to Arialan after her husband's death. She lives there still. As for her brother, I had not even known she had one. I cannot offer any information on him, but if you bring her to justice, surely she will know where to find him.
What happened? I was sleeping soundly, dreaming of sunlight and a certain pair of elven eyes. Then suddenly I was standing here. Everything looks fuzzy, as if the world has been coated in a film of cotton. A spirit, you say? But that means I will never win Lutheran's heart. Oh, the pale shores beckon so brightly. Look, the haze is lifting. Be well, kind stranger. May you live to find the love I never had.
I would like to be alone if you do not mind. Yes, it is. Do I know you? The nephew of the man that murdered my husband? Why are you dredging up my painful past? It is understandable that the nephew would defend him, but the evidence was clear. Threneth, our servant, killed my husband when he discovered the affair my husband was having. No, well, of course not. But I loved him. Please, stranger, I really do not want to talk about this. How dare you? What is this rubbish? Begone, and leave me in my sorrow. I did not want to do it. I was so angry with him. It was my brother who convinced me that it was the best thing. He arranged the whole thing, and it was his hand that slit my husband's throat. He is the guardian commander of Amalur.
Lady Levereth! Come with me, please. Warden Celia will want to hear of this. Now.
Very well. Strangely, it is a relief to have this finally brought into the light. Oh, my husband, forgive me.
Bitter, bitter the memory of lost love. Ah, my sweet Lady Dryad, here we met, here we loved, and here I learned she had been killed so unjustly by the wicked Morden. And finally it was here, when I could bear it no more, that I jumped to my death. Would that I had known even death could not dull the loss. From any other, I would consider it farce. But you, I can now see things my mortal eyes could not. You could do it. If you swear it, I can rest. I can go to my beloved who waits on the shining shores beyond.
Respite was my thought when I saw this place. I first glimpsed it through the underbrush. Deserted, we thought. A fine place to set up camp. But then, in the black of night, we heard the drums and saw the torchlight. I saw across the way a lever, certainly to activate the bridge. But on this side there was nothing, and it was here that I met my violent fate. That is all my weary soul needs, to hear uttered those words of release. Thank you, my friend.
Flowing water is life to the dryad body, and still water is peace to the dryad soul. I tend this sacred place for the forest sisters and guard its contents. If you be a friend of the wood, enter and partake of whatever you may find. If you be an enemy, know that you will be cursed if you lay your hands to anything in this place. What say you? Then I have done what I have been tasked to do. I may move on now.
Elves lived in this place once, long, long ago. This city was a place of true beauty. They welcomed us here as true sylvan folk, but our desire was to live high in the trees. Now all is but a memory, and that memory fades with time. That beyond the wall is home now only to creatures of the wood, the dark souls that hide from the sun's light. Step carefully, traveler. The dark shadows hide things. Deadly things. Thank you. My time of guardianship is then ended. I may at last return to the shining shores in peace. Fare thee well, mortal.
It has feasted on the marrow of my kind and on any others who would seek the portal to the land across the sea. It lurks silently, with horrible patience for its next prey. Turn back, turn back! At last, the way is safe. Why am I here? The shores beckon. They shine so brightly.
What is that I see? It shines like sunlight in your veins. I must be mistaken. Have you come to see our mighty city? Look how it glitters in the sun. The Azure Knights have flourished, and rightly so. Hail, Azure Knight, our champion protector. You must have been out in the sun too long. It is brighter here perhaps than where you come from. Take a rest in the shade, or spend some time in a tavern. It will do you good.
Here do I watch this place, for so long as this place exists in this world. So bade Istara the Fierce, so shall I obey. You are the Seeker? Istara foretold this day, and commanded me speak to you. Aranth the Mad still does live, and his staff does still hold power. Do not bring the two together, for the staff is the key that unlocks the prison. The chest is now open.
Greetings! Celebhel has his hands full dealing with the attack on Amanlu. So if you really must speak with him, make it quick. What can I do for you then? Ireland. I cannot say that I know anyone from that backwater town.
Lady Levereth? That name is familiar. Wetherell. Was that not the one whose husband was murdered by his own manservant? She is your sister?
You do not know what you are talking about, foolish child. Now be gone. We have important matters to attend to.
What? Wetherell, explain yourself immediately.
Filthy rat! How dare you speak of such matters here? You who have served Valdis as faithfully as I, and now you have the nerve to call me out? I should have delivered that useless relic directly into his hands myself once I knew how eager he was to have it. You will pay for this, arrogant pup!
I cannot believe that it was Wetherell who betrayed us. He has been the very image of truth and justice in Amanlu for years. It was he who informed Valdis of our ages. An ill blow indeed. And at such an inopportune time. You deserve commendation for your courage in this. You have prevented further damage to the interests of the elves, and for that I am most grateful. Take this then. as a symbol of my debt to you, Malonaman.
You've done more than I ever thought possible. May the light of Istara bless you. Ah, the far shores across the blessed waters are no longer shrouded in fog. They light. The white cliffs are shining. Farewell, Milanaman. I go at last to my peace.
Have you come to pay homage to Zyria, traveler? It is good to see visitors to the temple again. There had been a very long stretch when no one came at all. Lately we have had a few strange ones, but that is all. Have people so easily forgotten the warrior goddess? Why do you call me spirit? And why do you call this beautiful and peaceful temple a ruin? Why, just look at the... My, but it has suddenly become dark in here. Where are the candles? And why has the choir ceased its enchanting strains? My sister priestesses, all gone? Then that means I too? Oh my, do you see? A shore on the horizon. It shines so brightly.
Here do I watch this place, for so long as this place exists in this world. So bade Istara the Fierce, so shall I obey. You are the Seeker? Istara foretold this day, and bade me speak this unto you. Aren't the mad...